es un perfil nuevo, una mujer nueva en la agencia. Y la quiero preguntar un poquito quién es ella, por qué está aquí, qué busca, quién busca. Entonces, Estefanía, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo vas? ¿Y cómo te parece hasta ahora el evento?
Hola, muy bien, me parece genial, me parece muy chévere interactuar con diferentes culturas. ¿Quién soy yo? Soy una persona que me gusta estudiar, soy administradora de punto de venta, soy ya casi contadora pública, voy en último semestre.
Wow, chévere.
Soy una persona muy amigable, respetuosa, cariñosa.
Pero muy trabajadora, muy estudiosa, ¿le gusta,
Demasiado, sí, bastante.
¿Le gusta leer?
Sí, también. Sí, también. Me gusta leer, el deporte, salir, pasear.
Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight. But then I saw the stallion that I like. Hair from Cali, I live in the valley. Then you look sexy, ooh, when you sit next.
Yo! Yes, sir. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. You know? What's going on out in these streets? You did. We out here, man. We out here. Can't be stopped. You can't be stopped, man. We out here. We out here. Like, share the video. And we're going to do like we always do, man. We're going to talk that talk. And we're going to go out and make it happen. That's how we do over here. We're action takers over here. We go out and we make it happen. We don't do a bunch of talking. We go out and make it happen. My dad used to tell me, hey, I can show you better than I can tell you. That's what we do over here. We show and prove. We show and tell later. That's it. We show and prove and show and tell later. That's how we get down over here. No lames on this side. We don't roll like that over here. You know? But yeah, I don't know if you know, but there's a new film out called Frustrated 3 by Al Greeze. Now, I've never seen part 1 and part 2. This is my first time I've ever seen any of his films. I saw part 3 today. And you know what? It's pretty good. Now, I know about Al Greeze fairly recently, probably about 5 years ago, I want to say. Probably like 5 years ago. I don't even remember how I found him, to be honest. I don't know who told me about him, but they say he was a filmmaker and he did a film in Brazil called Frustrated. And I think by this time, they were telling me about part 2. And I was like, they said he's from New York. He did a film about black men in Brazil at the time. And, of course, I checked him out. I saw some of his interviews. He has a channel. But I still didn't go look at the film because by this time, I think Frustrated 2 was out like a couple years. And Frustrated 1 was out like I don't even remember. It's been a minute. But I think I might have seen a clip of no, I know what it was. I remember what it was. There was an article somebody wrote in one of these websites. I don't know which one it was. And there was a video attached to that article. And that article or that video, or maybe both, kind of went viral and it went mainstream. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check Al Greeze out. Like really check him out this time. And this is after me watching him doing interviews and hanging out in Brazil and all that good stuff. So I checked him out for real because that video, when it went mainstream along with the article, that it was about black men basically going to Brazil and traveling and going to these other places and why they going to Brazil, but they tried to slander the people that were in that video, trying to make it seem like there was something wrong with traveling at that time. And that's part of the reason why I think it went mainstream like that. It made the news. I don't know what network it was. I don't remember all that, but I remember that's what made me look into really seeing who Al Greeze was, because of that video that went mainstream. And he's a good director. He in this Frustrated 3, he written, directed, and produced. He's a good director. The film is good. There's a lot of good points they made in the film. And there's some people that you might have seen online with their own channels. They're in the film as well. So I thought that was cool. And then you have clips of people in the film. I'm not gonna give spoilers or anything like that. But I'll say who I can tell you that there's some people that more than likely you've seen online. They're in the film. And they took clips of certain people and added them to the film. And I thought that was kind of unique. That was kind of cool, because I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that before. Like use clips like that. That was kind of creative. You know, now I've seen people use video clips in commercials, but I never seen nobody use clips the way Al Greeze used it in his film. So that's kind of creative, you know. And it was only 56 minutes. It's almost an hour. You know, straight to the point. And I think most of the all of the guys been to Brazil quite a few times, seems like. And they even had some black women in the film as well. Black American women in the film. They were in the film as well. And you know, it was kind of fair and balanced. It wasn't kind of The guys said what they said. The women said what they said. And they both made good points on both sides. But everything in the film, man, I didn't disagree with anything. Like, for real, I think I didn't hear anything in the film that I disagreed on. And this is almost like unbelievable. Because it's like, I can't remember the last time I looked at anything and I agreed with everything that everybody said. That's really incredible, really. You know, that's why I said that's probably one reason why I like the film, because see, I'm not biased. You know, I'm not biased at all. Now, some of the stuff that a lot of the guys been through in the film, I've had those experiences as well. You know? I'm sick. I've had similar experiences that some of those guys have had. And one guy was like, we're the most disrespected group of guys. And man, it's about to storm out there. We're the most disrespected guys in the country. That's true. Yeah, that's true. You know. And then he said, one guy was like, for a woman to submit to you, you basically have to be that dude. You have to be like well established. You got to be like a boss. There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. Yeah. And one woman was like, "Hey, if you broke, I can't submit to you." I've met some women that were like that. You know. Now, they didn't treat me like that, but I knew if I wasn't who I was and established, they wouldn't have submitted to me. I knew that, you know. So I get it. I understand where some guys come from, you know. And then they were saying, if you compare North America to being in South America, you know, the women in South America see you as a man first, or the women in Thailand see you as a man first. And then whatever else comes along after that, okay. And that's true. That's true. There's a lot of truth to that. And the reason why that is because we live in a capitalistic society. And in North America, shit is moving so fast. And it's so goddamn expensive to live in a lot of these big cities. So it's very hard for most people, I would say, to get to know you if they're struggling or they live in paycheck or in between paychecks. That's where a lot of that shit comes from. You're ripping and running, you're stressing, and so it's going to be hard to get to know anybody if you don't have what you need. You just got the bare necessities, the bare, you know, you're not living the life of abundance. You know, see, down some of these other people in other cultures, Jose can be poor make less money than Maria, but Maria still respects Jose because he's a man first. But somehow, I know how it happened. But see, black women, the black American women, unfortunately have been manipulated and seduced to believe that the job can replace the man. See, the job is the daddy. See, these other women, not all, but most of them, haven't necessarily bought into that way of thinking. Some of them have, but a lot of them haven't. Now, you got to keep in mind, North America is it's the environment that makes people act the way they do. Let's take somebody that live in New York City, Miami, Chicago, LA. These big cities are so goddamn toxic and corrupt. Especially if a woman and a man born and raised in the hood. Look, the hood destroys people. It destroys your childhood if you had to grow up in that shit. Like for real, for real. I know I wasn't born in the hood. Ghetto, I'm from a small town. But I've been in some of these goddamn neighborhoods. It's like a damn war zone. You can't live in an environment like that where it's gunshots, violence every goddamn day. You're struggling. Your mom or your dad fucked up. You can't live in an environment like that and expect to come out in one piece. You're gonna be, whenever you leave, if you leave, that's another thing. What's the chances of you leaving that neighborhood and going into another environment that's totally different? If you leave that neighborhood, you're going to be scarred. And most people don't deal with the shit that happened to them when they were growing up. They carry that shit on to their own relationships. And they have kids and pass that shit down to the kids. And all that baggage is still going. Because you never dealt with what happened to you as a kid. Maybe your parents were fucked up. Maybe there was a lot of abuse. Drug abuse, alcohol, who knows? But in the hood, you just, that shit destroys your childhood. You know? There's a reason why a lot of people grow up violent. You know? Or they're short-tempered. Yeah, I'm gonna be short-tempered. Based on how I grew up and the circumstances. Those are cards that you probably was dealt. It ain't your fault. But those are cards that you were dealt, and you played your cards to the best of your ability. I understand. You had to do what you had to do in order for you to live a better quality of life. That's what the hood does to you. That's what being in the ghetto does to a kid. And that's where a lot of the living in the inner city, it's just nothing really good about it. You know, especially the way it used to be back in the day. Today it's gotten better, but somewhat better in some of these cities. But in the 80s, that's when dope came out. That's when the dope hit the streets in the 80s. So that shit was everywhere. Any town, any city across America. Kind of like the opioids today. But yeah, it was crazy, man. But that's where a lot of that, you have to understand, those people had kids. Those people had kids back then. And all that shit gets passed down. And the only way it's gonna stop is if somebody in that family deals with what happened to them. You gotta cut the chain, cut the shackles. But if that doesn't happen, it just keep going and going and going, you know, and then motherfuckers have broken families and shit. So a lot of guys get to a point where they just say, the hell with it, I just rather go someplace else so I can have peace of mind. Because they get tired of the disrespect. You got to think about it like this. I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but let's say you're successful in doing whatever maybe you're a professional attorney, doctor, whatever, athlete, whatever. I don't care what it is, but maybe you're doing well for yourself. You made sacrifices in order for you to move forward and prosper, etc. You came from the bottom. And now you're out and about meeting women, and women are not responding to you in a way you would like. And you're not being disrespectful. So you be like, damn, what's the problem? You might have dated 2 or 3 women and they cheated on you. Or one cheated on you. One left you for another guy she left you for a dope boy. And the other one just kept coming in and out of your life. You kept taking her back. She said, oh, I'm sorry. You take her back, she leave again. You fucking with the dope boys. And in your mind, you be like, God damn, what the hell, man? I worked my ass off all these years, and this is what I get. Some guys be like, hell with it, man. I'd rather just move on, get a passport, and go elsewhere. Some guys will say, the ship is sinking, man. This shit can't be saved. Some guys like that. Some guys say that, man. There ain't no hope. Save yourself. Some guys say that, man. You know? But there's one thing that I do agree with. It is harder in the West when it comes to meeting women and dating. It is harder. I can agree with that. It is harder. I definitely can agree with that. You know? Now, if some people have different circumstances, different experiences with women, but you got to be that boss dude in most cases to have that type of experience. Well, you gotta be what some people call, you gotta be the truth. You gotta be that nigga. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how it is in most cases. You know? If you that dude, if a woman looks at you like you the truth, you have a very unique experience versus the beta dudes. I'm not saying it's right, but that's usually how it go in North America. If you're somebody, you're gonna have a different experience with women. Women will damn near do anything if they think you somebody, whatever that means to them. I'm not saying it's right, but that's usually how it go. That's usually how that is. You know? That's usually how that is, man. Because we live in a capitalistic society, and like I said, people don't really have what they need. You know, they just have the bare minimum in most cases. In most cases, people have the bare minimum. They don't really have what they need. You know? So this is why when you first meet a woman, and in most cases, she asks you what you do for a living. Because in her mind, she's looking for a provider. And I can't afford the waste time around you if you're not the right caliber of guy, because most women, they date up, right? Now, every woman wants to be taken care of now. Don't get it twisted. But most women, they date up. Most women want to be able to get the best guy they can possibly get. But who you are in that moment when she first meets you, that's not as important as what you do in North America, in most cases. Now, in South America or out east, well, it's the opposite in most cases. It's who you are first, then we'll get to what you do later. And then women appreciate guys more once you get outside of North America. And check this out, believe it or not, most women outside of North America, you might not believe this, because you probably one of those guys that's been beaten down so bad living over here in North America. Most women think we're exotic. Most women will say stuff like, oh, you're beautiful. Most women will say that if you're a black male. They say, oh, you're exotic, you're a black male, you're beautiful, you have nice skin. If you go out east, places like Thailand, they'd be like, chocolate man, chocolate man. Yeah. The Philippines and Thailand, they'll say chocolate man, chocolate man. I know there's a channel on YouTube with a guy. His channel is Chocolate Man, but that goes deeper than just. When I first heard his channel, I said, "Oh, okay, I know where he got that from." You know, that started. Guy in the Navy told me about how that story went. He was in Vietnam, and a lot of the black soldiers used to walk around with candy, chocolate bars. I'm not bullshitting. This is a true story. A lot of this black soldiers used to walk around with chocolate bars all the time. And every time the girls got used to seeing them with chocolate bars, and they used to say, chocolate man, chocolate man. This goes for Thailand and the Philippines. That's a true story. My uncle told me about that shit. He told me the same story. Because my uncle went to Vietnam. He told me about that shit. So that's true. That's where that chocolate man phrase comes from. It ain't just because of we have dark skin. No, it goes much deeper than that. Yeah. So man, I highly recommend you go watch Frustrated 3. I don't know Al Greeze. I would like to have him come on, to be honest. But I don't know anybody that know him, and I don't really know how to contact him, to be honest. But I would say go watch the film, man. It's only $15, man. You know what I'm saying? Just go to I think if you go to the website, just Google Frustrated 3 or Al Greeze. Well, no, Greeze Films. If you go to Google and search for Greeze Films, it'll come up, man. $15, good film. You'll get a better understanding why a lot of guys travel and go other places, and how they feel about how the dating scene is going to be in the future. I'm gonna put the link in here, man. If you've seen it, hey, tell me what you think about it. Yeah, if you've seen it, tell me what you think about it, man. I saw it today, just like I said. I liked it. I think it's pretty good, man. Like I said, I didn't see part 1 and part 2. I only seen part 3. And this one seemed like they focused more on Thailand and Brazil. But overall, man, good film, great points. I would like to interview Al Greeze one day. I don't really know how to get in contact with him. If anybody do, hey, let me know. Hit me up. How to get in touch with Al Greeze. I'm curious to know how he come up with these ideas, and these films or whatever. So I'm a curious guy. I believe in artistry, expression of artistry. But hey, man, check it out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in here. I'm gonna put his website link in here. And P.S. and by the way, I don't gain anything from telling you to go to buy Al Greeze film. None whatsoever. I don't know him. Like I said, I don't know him from a can of paint. I just think it's a good film. And you should go. I think you should go see it. I think my computer is acting a little. Okay, I got the website. My computer's starting to act a little weird. So here's the link. This is the link where you buy the video to watch the film. Let's see. Put the link in here. Let's see. 3. See, yeah, so that's the link where you buy the film.
What's up?
Yo, what up?
You know your comment section's turned off, right?
No, how'd that happen?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out myself.
That's weird.
So
I don't know how that happened.
That's why nobody's been commenting or anything.
How you know you can actually?
Yep.
Yeah. What the hell?
Even the chat is turned off.
Whoa. Maybe it's because of what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Nah.
Ain't that crazy?
Nah, there's no way it's that.
No, it never happened before.
Nah.
Oh,
It might be an option.
Huh?
It might be an option.
No, it's not. That never happened before. I didn't do anything. I just come on like I always do.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Good thing I went in and put in this StreamYard thing.
Damn.
I'm not echoing, am I? Because I don't have my earpieces.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that until you said that.
Yeah, I figured I'd come on and let you know. That's why nobody's been able to say anything. But you got a lot of thumbs up, that's for sure. Starting to get
bro?
Yeah.
But see, there's nothing I can do about that. Because they graded out over here on my side.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think BMT talked to him, Black Man Travels.
Yeah.
I think you can get to him through him. And who else is it? It's someone else. Because he talked to them before that happened. And I think also, what is his name? Charlie Mack, Zuna Thailand. But I suggest everybody just do one big, talk with him, asking questions and talking. Because that would be really cool. Getting people outside of it and inside of the passport thing. But they hate us. The dating coaches hate us. I'm like, why? Now you're all the things you teach will be available to a audience that can accept them. You know what I'm saying? No, then you would prove your track record, right? So it's not like people are going to stop needing a dating coach if they go overseas. They need the skills. I mean, who did they practice on up here? Where is their practice skills?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. People they believe that, okay, if guys start traveling, that somehow I'm gonna miss out on something. That's kind of weird to me.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either.
And I'm still trying to figure out how someone who's going to benefit from me not being here. I don't get that. That doesn't make
any sense. Too many damn people over here to focus on people like that.
Well, yeah, but let's just say 250,000 men leave. What do you care? First of all, that's an insignificant number in the United States. That's one. And number two, I mean, it's just more in your favor if you're a dude. Why do you care? You just shut up in your corner and wait for things to come at you. That's what I'm saying. But I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But yeah. I heard of what Al Greeze was talking about, but I didn't get to see the first two movies. I heard the first one was on Netflix.
Well, I heard somebody uploaded it, but I think they pulled it down.
Yeah, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't see 1 or 2. I didn't really know who Al Greeze was until just recently. Now, like 5 years ago.
Right, right. I didn't realize either. I heard about Fed Up, but I heard somebody saying it was a bad movie or some different
Uh,
movie. Uh, and I have to remember that I think it was a female that said it.
he
So
did
yeah.
another movie. Other
No, no,
movie?
no, no, no. The first two, the first one actually.
Oh no, okay. I didn't see him. I didn't see none of the first 2.
Yeah, but I think the ladies did. That's how come it
Oh
goes
yeah,
down.
yeah. Well, they saw part 2. Part 2 was the one that kind
Went
of
on.
took off.
Right, right,
And I remember they had the article and a video went viral and it went mainstream.
right.
That's how I found them.
But you know, it's about to get real interesting. Kai Jackson, our news reporter from my town, he's about to interview Charlie Mack in Thailand. And
Okay.
I informed him. I said that's who he was, and I was like, "What's up?" But then I'm like a reporter, a news reporter, an anchor news reporter, asking you to do a story with you, and you're talking about getting people outside the U.S. Oh, you're too close to DC for this not to go down bad.
Yeah, and I would be very
Suspicious.
suspect of
Yeah,
doing. If anybody called me out the blue like that, some journalist, I'd be very.
he was in his comment section. Yeah,
Nah, I don't.
yeah. Uh,
I'll pass.
they just have their own agenda, so there's nothing you can do. They'll write it up any which way they want.
Exactly. That's why I know how the game is. So that's why I'd be like, nah, I'm good. You know, because I've been on some people's podcasts and they tried to kind of ambush me.
Right,
It
right.
didn't work though, because I know what to say.
Yeah. Trying to juke around that.
Yeah, how they try to pin you in a corner and
Right,
try to use what you said on maybe in a previous episode
right.
against you. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you got the right one now. That ain't gonna work over here.
Wow.
And everything I say, I stand on it. I
Right,
don't pedal anything.
right. We'll see how this goes. Because
Uh,
Charlie Mack, I don't know if you remember, Charlie Mack worked in Hollywood anyway.
yeah,
It's not like I don't think it's going to go down the way they think it's going to go down.
I don't think so either. I don't think it's gonna be one of those parties where they're promoting guys to go to Thailand. No, I don't. No. Nope.
Yeah, I think that what they're going to try to do is use what is her name, Courtney Michelle, because they did this whole thing where passport guys are, putting their grievances towards her, and some of them were really, really angry, and I'm like, I understand, but I don't think they understand. Because she was coming into a hot, hot situation because, some people just wanted to get it off their chest. At least some woman to say something. But she's not the enemy,
No.
In fact, none of these women are the enemy. But if you want to say something to someone, don't tell her like that. She's the good person to sit up there. But if something was supposed to happen, like I said, they would take a video like that and misconstrue it and then just move on. I can see how they would do that. I think that the real issue also is that some of that local tax money will be gone. Oh shit! You ain't buying from McDonald's anymore. You don't have that gas electric bill, car notes. What the hell? You ain't paying for water. Good lord! We need you back. You know how much money that is a month? Shoot! You can't even keep 2 weeks of paychecks. That's about what? $1,000 a week? 4,000 a month? What is that? We just lost $40,000 plus dollars.
Shit.
5,000 a year, 40,000, 50,000 a year. Hell no! Get these niggas back in here. You can't be doing that.
You know what? They already doing that shit already. They're already making it difficult for certain people to go to certain countries already.
Yeah.
They started doing that like 6 months ago.
Really? I didn't know that. What did they say?
They just you gotta have a visa now. That type of shit.
I mean, come on. What? To get a visitor's visa from another country?
Well, what it used to be, you just needed a passport.
Right.
Now, you got to pay now. So a lot of when you go through immigration, first you got to have a visa before you get there.
Right.
But they make it difficult.
Right.
Some places you can't have nothing, not even a misdemeanor, or you can't have nothing. Not even a domestic violence. Yeah, some places like that, man. I'm like, damn. You can't even have a DUI. No running with cops.
They don't want us here. But they want us here. They don't want us here, but they want us here.
Yeah, some countries already started doing that in South America now. I think it was, what country was it, man? I think it's Peru.
And you heard about Sweden, right? You heard about Sweden, right?
No.
They got so many Swedish men that went down, or Norway. They got so many of them going down to Thailand and bringing back their Thai wives that they made a law. The women made a law trying to keep them from bringing them back.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah, I could see that possibly happening.
Yeah.
When you become the minority real fast. Shit. I was like, now I'm like, okay. They're talking about if you bring her back here, they're going to take your wife. She's going to run away. These guys are going to take her. I was like, okay.
Whatever.
I could go back. Another one. Another one.
And you know what? You ever been to Thailand?
Nah. I've been to Korea.
Oh, no, it's not the same. A lot of Thai women.
Yep.
Tough, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My aunt was tough.
Okay.
You could see her pretty face in those old pictures, and she was nice. I remember her, but I knew she was tough. You could tell.
Yeah, they got it. I think the first time I went to Thailand, they don't. I didn't get the update because we usually get updates before we pull in.
Right.
Being in the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the update. Oh, I know what it was. I got into trouble.
Yeah. I
got in trouble when we got to in Singapore.
Right.
I didn't get. I was kind of when you get in trouble, you're kind of you buy.
You're locked on.
Yeah. So
you ain't getting off that boat.
So I got off restriction like the day before.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm by myself getting off the ship. Everybody's gone.
Right.
I was just walking around. I was like, damn, that's a big ass.
They got it.
Well, I didn't know that. I got caught off guard, man.
They got hips and everything. I mean, everything. I done seen it. Shoot. I don't know what people are talking about. Oh, I've seen Filipinos. I've seen Thais especially. And don't get them mixed with black people.
Oh yeah.
That's like putting gasoline. No. JP8 on a flame.
Yeah.
On a bright flame. whatever you get out of that mix, it's hot. That's just the way it is.
Now I've seen some good-looking women from the Philippines, but not like Thai women. No.
I don't mean to offend them, but no.
No, I'm not. No, there's no shade against,
No.
But
they know, but still no.
Yeah, even though I haven't been to the Philippines yet.
Mm.
The problem with these two places, they're so goddamn far.
Yeah.
Damn.
If they weren't that far away though, they'd be making a lot of money right now.
Yeah, it's gonna take you 2 days.
Well, 13 hours. 13-hour flight.
How long is that?
It took me 13 hours to get to Korea.
Yeah. But it's
Maybe 14, and I had to stop at Narita.
Yeah.
And then
Narita. After Narita, where you go to?
I went to Seoul, and I think you can go to Korea and Thailand from there.
Yeah.
So, but
that's another 3 hours.
Yeah, but then my ride back was like 24 hours. I couldn't understand that shit. I was in the air too damn long.
Because the time difference.
Right. It was just like, this can't be a 12 or 13 hour ride. They were like, no. I was like, I can't take this. It's too long. I mean, at that point, I was comfortable being in the plane. That wasn't the problem. But you got me in this seat for this long. Just put the damn plane in the water and let's see how it works.
And I've gotten so bad at flying. The next time I fly that distance,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to get
business
class at least.
Yeah.
I can't do it no more, man.
I already looked into going overseas first class.
Yeah,
$3,500.
Yeah, I can't do it no more, man. I can't do the coach no more, man.
No, not doing it. In fact, I think in the future they're gonna just cut coach out most of it because it doesn't make sense. Not at all. Why would you, especially for long distance flights, you just might as well take this ticket and sit down.
Especially if I'm a tall guy.
Yeah.
The planes ain't made for us.
Right. Well, not for you. I'm 5'7". It's made for me.
Well, you. Yes.
It's definitely made for me.
Yeah.
But I ain't sitting back there with everybody else.
Yeah.
No. Especially, in coach. Shoot, I won't even sit on a bus that long. In like that. No, I can sit on a bus that long, but I ain't sitting next to that many people in the middle of that many people. Forget that.
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't get a drink when I want to. Got to listen to somebody crying about shit. No. No.
It's just, it didn't bother me when I was younger,
right?
Flying that distance, but today, I can't do it no more.
No. I think they gave me first class going out to Korea. I think that was the problem why I didn't have a problem with flying.
You have space.
Well, they came to my seat, and I forgot that they did that. They said, "Well, you're in the military, right?" Yeah. And she pulled me up front and took me up front to a seat up front. Now I remember that bullshit.
Yeah.
So that was my first class. That spoiled me.
Yeah.
And any flight after that, except for this one I got out of Andrews Air Force Base, that set the bar. Because the one out of Andrews, I had to go to Fort Stewart, and I was supposed to get a ride down there, and they put me on a private airplane down there, one of the general's private airplanes.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever caught one of them cargo flights?
No, but I'm about to.
Man, that shit is horrible, bro.
I heard, but I thought they fixed it recently.
Oh, maybe they did.
And plus, I think also you can get on the major airlines through that as well.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I think it's like space available. So if there's something open on the what's his name flights, you can get on that.
Oh, you talking about somebody that work for airlines?
Well, maybe that, but if they have an opening on the plane, you can get in. You can get in.
Yeah. No, the cargo planes, man. I just think it's just a rough ride. It used to be.
You mean like the Starlifters and stuff and the
Air Force.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're bad. I think that they don't prepare part of the plane for that or for your comfort at all. You know, so they don't have to do that. And I think that's partially to discourage you in the first place. but they need to get over that shit. Put in the flight seats. I mean, you can pull one out of old 747 and put, there's been decommissioned down in Arizona and put it in that damn ship. It won't hurt you. You can take the whole section in one piece and put it in there and lock it in place. Just, stop wasting people's time. Get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but that's the only thing that kind of deters me from flying to Thailand and the Philippines. I'm like, man, I don't want to. I don't know.
You making that money? $3,500 ain't nothing to you. That's a one-way ticket. You work on your computer anyway.
It's not a money thing. It's a time thing.
Time thing?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in first class. What are you worried about?
Yo, I have a hard time flying 4 hours now.
Look, first class ain't what it was before. Flying like that ain't what it was before. You're gonna be in the seat, drinking, filet mignon.
Hey, see, I don't drink no more, man.
Well, I guess you can pick up a new habit. It's the best time to pick up a new habit.
Yeah.
You smoking? Hey, you can get rid of that right now.
Hey, you know what? I've never. By the time I started flying, man, I didn't know you could smoke on the plane. I didn't know that. They stopped doing that just when I started to fly.
Imagine if they had weed on that plane. Oh,
yeah, I didn't know. Somebody was like, "Yo, man, we used to could smoke on here." I said, "Really? Yeah."
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. My brother told me about that.
Oh.
I didn't even know, man.
But
I'm the next time I go out of the country, more than likely it's gonna be Brazil.
Yeah. I gotta get stuff done anyway right now. So once the stuff comes in, they still owe me for until last year if they do that, and then they gotta pay me all the way back.
I'm still waiting. It's been 3 weeks now for me.
Really?
Since I submitted, yeah.
You mean the chemical thing?
No, just my papers.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like I thought I was gonna have to do another appointment.
Right.
But doesn't look like. I think they're gonna send it through.
They were supposed to finish with mine today, and then all my stuff go through. I'm just tired of it. I'm not tired.
The VA is you got to play that little game.
Yeah.
Bullshit game. But once it goes through, you good.
Yeah, but it's temporary or not permanent or whatever. They got to make it permanent and not temporary. What a total and permanent. That's what it is. Total and permanent. And I'm like,
yeah.
Everything I have is permanent.
Everything you have is permanent. You said you got bad knees, right?
Yeah, all that.
Hey, that shit permanent. That shit ain't ever gonna get better.
From top to bottom, it's over. There's nothing I can do.
I remember one time, man, it was a guy, I think he got shot in the neck. when he was in Vietnam, right?
Right.
He walk around with his neck kind of crooked.
Right.
And I was like, he was telling me how he got blocked and he ain't got what he's supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted proof. I said, proof? How much proof you need? Your neck all fucked up. He started laughing. I said, he's like, you're right. I'm like, you don't need no proof. Look at you.
Right. This guy's vehicle flipped over. The girl that did my bank account up here, her father's in Virginia, and he's fighting to get help. His vehicle will return to the military. So, yeah, they know. They know. And you still have a problem giving them help? And then the VA is trash down there.
You might have one arm. You need
to walk that shit off.
You need proof. I'm like, what? No, you don't need no proof if you got one arm, homeboy. No, this is obvious.
I mean, the other one's still working. Why are you complaining?
This should be 100%. One arm, shit. This is a home run right here, baby.
Right.
Shit. How much proof do you need? Just take a picture. Here you go.
Sure. You have 92% of your body left.
This is the craziness that we have to go through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got my third shot today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sore?
Yeah. And you were in the same time I was, so you should know. I wonder what was happening in '96 around March or May. Because okay, that's what was going on. Because
I was there twice.
They gave me shots every day, like 2 shots every day for 5 days, twice a week. I mean, every week. So 2 weeks of that. 2 shots. Yeah.
You know the funny, nothing ever happened though.
Yeah. No. Not till I left.
I went twice for 6 months.
Right.
We were just doing circles.
Right.
I'm like, this is the most dumbest shit ever. You know? But hey, we did our time, man. That was it. You know?
But I was ready to go. I was just ready to go. Give me that gear. Let me go. Nope.
You mean on the way going in or getting out?
Going in. I mean.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was ready to go.
Well, I didn't realize what I signed up for.
Wait a minute, you were on the ship.
Yeah, but I didn't know exactly what I signed up for. I lost my job during boot camp because I went on a medical hold.
So wait a minute. What was your job and what could it have been?
Electrician. And then I ended up being a machine operator though.
Both aren't bad, actually.
No. I wanted to be an electrician.
Okay. Yeah.
A machine operator, I can't apply that shit out here. The only place I could is at a power plant.
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, but they don't need a lot of people.
My best friend was doing it for years. Right now, he's making a lot of money.
Yeah,
a lot. What is it? Let me give you an example. Where do you think he's working now? I'll give you one hit. It's a car company in Texas.
Tesla?
Yep.
Well, goddamn.
So that's what no engineering degree, nothing.
Goddamn.
He was working for Samsung. He let me know both those companies are great. Both of them.
He used to work for Sam's Club?
Samsung.
Oh, Samsung. Okay.
Yeah. So if y'all in Texas, go there. If you want to be in Texas, go there. Just go. You're gonna make that money.
Oh yeah. Texas, yeah.
Yeah. Texas ain't that scary.
Nah.
Shoot, it's about to turn into a blue state anyway.
No. Hold up.
Yeah.
Now you have some blue areas.
Yeah. Let's put it this way.
Blue areas.
The only way that it's not going to become blue this next election cycle, next 2 election cycles, is if they actually redrew everything, and I mean everything in the state. With the places I've been, I was like, what the hell? I was even acting like I was more conservative, because I'm not really conservative or liberal. I'm in the middle. You know, that is my thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, when I even acted like I was a conservative, they looked at me like, I was like, damn.
Well, no, nobody's really conservative there.
No, they're not. All this other stuff, no. I don't even know where that's coming from. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm shocked. You know, at worst, that I've experienced is due to politeness, because that's why I hate the North too, because they are not polite. You know, you say hi to them. You say hi to them, they look like you crazy. You go down there, and you could both be black. You could be related. You could have just seen each other and said, I'll see you in a minute.
I remember when I first went to New York City, I was like, I had a girl with me, and I was like, hey, check this out. Mm-hmm. I said, hey, what's up to this East Indian guy? He looked at me like I was about to rob him.
Yeah. But, I mean, the worst thing I could think that I've experienced anywhere, let's just say it's down there. You know, if the conversation was honest, I'd be like, how you doing, sir? And he'd look back at me, how you doing there? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing fine, sir. How are you? Just fine, Negro. Just fine.
Yeah, I mean, people
but he wouldn't say that. But,
no, he wouldn't say that, no.
But, he's not treating me like a jerk. He appreciates my kindness, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's nothing strange. You know, you got manners. It's appreciated.
Yeah,
it's appreciated.
They'll talk to you.
Yeah,
but that don't mean nothing.
No. I'm good. I'm fine with that. Just as long as you don't think I'm weak or anything, and you appreciate it, I'm fine with that. But the moment you start foaming at the mouth with me before you do anything else, no.
Hey, when I was growing up, they wouldn't dare say anything sideways. You'd be like, what? Hey, for real. That's how it was when I was growing up.
That's why I say that America makes sense. You can be a beta, but America makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Because how many cameras are down there in your area? How many things that can happen could make you lose your job or get you kept from getting a job? Up here in this area, eyes are everywhere. And with my family, everybody knows each other. Everybody knows something. This is the biggest small town in America. So someone's going to find out. I can't do anything.
Hold on. Back in the day, it wasn't so much like that. As far as you losing your job based on what you said. Nah.
In my town,
your town,
a lot can keep you down if you say the wrong thing at the wrong place. And they'll be like, no, it can't. Well, for you, it was that way. It wasn't for me, because I can remember stuff coming back on me.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you what was different about where I'm from. People will pull up on you.
I believe
they'll pull up at your house because it's a small town.
Right.
If I don't know you, I know somebody that knows you.
Right.
So I can easily find where you live at.
Right.
I'll find out where your people at.
Right.
So we'll pull up on you. That happened. That used to happen all the time.
Right.
So you can't do nothing shady and think you're gonna get away with it. You're gonna have to leave town.
Right.
And if you leave town, I still know where your people's at.
Well, here's the thing. someone from the South would come up here and think that it's a big city and nobody can find you. People from the North think it's a small city and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know, so we're sitting back looking at them like, you do know that we can
Yeah.
find
They
you.
don't understand that.
Right, right. I mean, with the way you park is gonna identify who you are. The way you
Yeah.
drive identifies you. I don't have to be in your car. I don't even need to follow you. I just wait. Scrolling. Who
Yeah.
you're the one car that's driving like this. We don't have that many. Let me follow you and see who you are.
Yeah.
It's just like that. If you driving crazy, you're not from this country. If you drive crazy on the highway, you're probably from New York. If you double park, you're definitely from New York.
Yeah. People they ain't got that big city mentality. But look, you ain't in New York City, bro.
But if you're from the South, y'all drive slow in every lane.
Oh yeah. Most of the time, yeah. You know.
So
Unless you're from, unless you're from some place like Atlanta, something like that.
I don't know about that. You might be right.
You ever been to Atlanta?
Oh, before I forget, Ben Mala, the real estate guy. I keep forgetting to tell you.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Wait a minute. Let me go back. Oh, wait a minute. Get it? I have him all right. BenMallh.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah. You'll be laughing the whole time.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah,
is he legit?
Yeah. He just sold like 91,000. I mean, not 91,000. A 91 million property thing he sold.
Why did he sell? He
He
don't
had it
hold? He don't hold?
He had a
don't
couple
hold?
properties. Huh?
You said he sold everything he had?
Not everything. These are just properties he had. He got 91 million back.
So
Selling it to someone else.
Oh, you say he got it back. What happened?
No. He bought some properties.
Yeah.
Some of them rental. Some of them like not assisted living. What does he call low income housing.
Oh no, God.
So it was guaranteed to have money coming in, right?
I would never do that.
So wait a minute. Then now he's selling all those properties, is getting money back as improved. So, yeah.
I would never deal. I don't want to deal with the government. I'm telling you, that's a goddamn headache. I know somebody that did that.
Well, what was the problem? What state is he in?
Georgia?
Oh, no. You don't want to do that there. No.
A red state.
Yeah, but it's got other problems.
Well, check this out. Atlanta is blue.
Yeah, but it's still got problems. There's something with Georgia all the way around. I keep hearing too many things. Georgia's that's like Miami. Miami is like another planet. Georgia's another planet.
Yeah. It's wild, wild west, man.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of guys are kind of fed up, man. They want to go elsewhere and have peace of mind. Because a lot of guys believe that this is sinking ship.
It is. MSNBC and all these different people just said that more people now think there's going to be a civil war here. And I'm like, with all this rhetoric y'all been pulling,
yeah.
What do you want? You're making a civil war. What do you mean? So I'm just like,
there's something definitely going on with this video. I'm about to get off it. These numbers is going down, up and down like crazy. This shit went to 0 a while ago. Something ain't right, bro.
Oh no, I believe you.
Ain't right. But hey, it's all good, man. I'm about to get off here anyway. Hopefully this video circulates, enough people see it, and so enough people can go buy it, man. Because I don't know Al Greeze at all. I like what he's doing, and hopefully this circulates, and hopefully I get a chance to interview him one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think I think that could happen. I definitely think it could happen.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, you have interesting questions, and you have a way of reaching people and teaching people. So I
Yeah.
think that that'd work out. Plus, you have me. I'll ask for all sorts of dumb questions, and everybody will kick me in the ass later. That's
Hey,
all.
well, hey, only time will tell, brother.
You know.
But have a good night, man.
You too. Bye.
Peace. There you have it, another episode. Like, share the video. Go check out the Al Greeze film, Who's the Man? Frustrated 3, Who's the Man? Until next time, I'm out. Peace.